and welcome to your reading. I'm happy to have you here today. Let's see. So in the pre-shuffle, I got pretty much the same cards we got the other night. It was kind of bananas. So like the Kipperish Oracle showed me literally the same ones as yesterday. So I brought out the Intuitive Kev Tarot instead, and I got more of the same like messages saying like somebody's really unhappy and wants to talk to you. So we'll see what's going on there. Okay. All right. Let me see. Cool beans. I have a screen thing so I can see questions if you have any. If you guys want to post questions, you can. Okay. So that's kind of nice. But I had to set that up on my cool other phone. Okay. So anyway, let's get into it, all right? Let's see what's going on. I'll start with the Kipperish Oracle because that's what I pre-shuffled first, and then we'll see what's going on with the rest. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got, what do we got for the collective today? All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Priest. Jealousy and envy in reverse. Okay. Legal and conflict. Okay. And Ice Queen in reverse. Bottom of the deck is protection in reverse. Oh, geez. Told you, it looked like somebody was really unhappy. Yeah. Okay. So, Priest and jealousy and envy. Legal and conflict. So somebody's really, I see. Somebody's really mad you put up your guard against them. They're really mad that you pulled judgment on them. Okay. They can't believe it. They can't believe you ended it. 5 + 5 is 10. They can't believe that you blocked them or something. But yeah, because I mean, we have the Ice Queen in reverse. They don't want you to be blocking them, and they want to be under your protection again. They felt safe with you. You brought that umbrella of protection to them, right? Let me clarify this priest character. Okay. See what's going on there. Bliss, there's the message. And okay. Faith in reverse. And boss. Okay. Priest, jealousy and envy. Bliss. Hello in reverse. Faith in reverse. And boss. That's interesting. So like these are like completely, if you notice, they're completely opposite of each other. Faith in reverse and priest. Yeah, so in the past somebody was, they didn't want you to see it, but they didn't want you to know. But they were jealous of you, envious of you. Because probably you're this like boss energy of some sort. Okay. Yeah, they wanted you to like be blind to that. Okay. Completely blind to that they were envious of you. Yeah, that's so weird. They didn't want you to get your messages from your ancestors, that's for sure. Okay. They wanted you to be like this, which it sounds great, but it's more like, um, they wanted you to be blissfully unaware of what they were doing. Okay. Okay. Conflict and legal. So tell us about that a little bit. Okay. Hi, Sammy. How's it going? I'm sorry I can't read that, but if you want to translate it for me, I'll answer you for sure. Tell me about the legal and conflict, please. The judgment and conflict. Anything? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Divine masculine in reverse. You called judgment for a reason. Yeah. Oh, geez. See, these are the same ones that came out the other day, collective. It's crazy. Okay. Mentally and emotionally unstable. That was one of them. Okay. In reverse. And emotional pain. Jeez. Yeah. You didn't want anything to do with this person anymore because they caused you nothing but heartache. Like, at all. And you don't want to deal with them because they cause you, like, you know, they weren't good for your emotional health, your mental health, like, at all. Period. Okay. So you're just like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Okay, good for you. So tell me about this Ice Queen. Queen? Yeah, Ice Queen and the protection in reverse. Okay. Okay, good. Divinity, same cards as last time, collectives. Bananas. Third party situation in reverse. Yeah. You were you were taken out of this third party situation by God, by your ancestors. Yeah. We have 11. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was, you were divinely guided away from this situation. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do we want? Do I want to keep going with this deck? Yeah, I'll do one more. Okay, so tell me about this. You don't want to hear it anymore. They wanted you blissfully unaware. Okay, that one was on the bottom of the deck a little bit ago. Entity attachment. Okay, I didn't pull it. Maybe I should have, but here it is again. Here it is again. Okay, entity attachment in reverse, child in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ice King. Okay. Yeah, so this was your match at some point. We have an Ice King and then an Ice Queen in reverse. Okay. Yeah. So this person was really childish. Period. Period. And they wanted to have control over you. It's really weird. But you did notice. This person has a bunch of things wrong with them. They've got some entity attachments. They could be literally attachments, or they could be attachments like third parties. You know, take what resonates. But they were very childish in this situation. They treated you very poorly. Okay. They weren't thinking correctly or at all. Okay. Tell me about the emotional pain, please. Okay. Endings. Wow. And then 9 plus 1 is 10, which is ending. So, yeah. There were some endings. This is present. Past, present, future. FYI. Yeah. You closed that road and you put a rift between you like you wouldn't believe. And where you are, it looks so much better than where you were. It looks so much better than where you were. So, like, you're taking back your power. It's a lot more peaceful where you are now, is what I'm getting. You're taking some me time. Yeah, and you're working on yourself. Occupation. Oh, yeah. Somebody else is getting some bad karma. That's why I'm saying they want to send a message. They need your help of some sort. That's what I was getting a pre-shuffle. You got karma in reverse and opposition. So like they're getting bad karma. And you probably instinctively know this, so you don't want to work with them. But they don't want you to be like, we have opposition, right? Look how beat up they are. They don't want you to be done with them. They're like, nothing compares to you. Like Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to you. Okay, well, tell us about this divine intervention and moving away from this whole, whole situation with the third party. Okay. Tell us about that. Look at that. Intuitive code. Divine feminine. Yeah, you used that divine feminine energy. You used your intuition and you moved away from this person. Good for you. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, you ended it. And you've also changed. You've changed. I want to say for the better. You know, maybe this person wasn't thoughtful. They didn't bring you flowers. Well, you can bring your own flowers. Somebody else is going to bring you flowers. Yeah. What's that? Okay. We have false documents, info, statements, agreement. Okay. Yeah, because, yeah. You're changing and you're bringing your own flowers because this person broke their agreement with you. They broke their soul contract. Okay. Yeah. This could have something to do with the house. Maybe you kicked them out of the house. Maybe you moved. Or you will be moving. Maybe you're in the process of moving right now. Yeah, because they stole nothing. They stole time from you. Maybe they stole a lot more, but I'm getting time. They took a lot of time away from you. Yeah, bottom of the deck, self-love. So you're in the self-love mode. I love that for you. I do. Okay, so let's go to, let's see. So I got so many of the similar cards last time. Let's go to Intuitive Cab's Tarot and see what we get out of this one, okay? See if there's the same vibe going on. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. Looks promising. We'll see how that goes. All right. Ascension, okay. That's a good one. Okay. These are so sticky sometimes. All right. See what we got. What do we got for the collective? All right. What do we got? Ice King, entity attachment. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, great. Under entity attachment, you have the Emperor in reverse. Dear Lord. And then you have the Knight of Swords. Collective, you walking away was a good idea. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you have King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, first of all, there's way too many people here. Way too many people here, okay? Yeah, this person made a really bad decision. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, wow, look at all that. Look at all that. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then, of course, Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck, what you didn't see, or whatever, what you don't know, etc. So basically, they made a bad decision. They went towards the Queen of Wands in reverse. Very, very lustful woman. Very immature. But fate isn't on their side at all, okay? But that's besides the point. Let's just look at these ones real quick for a minute. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they thought that they were going to get something out of you, okay? Maybe they worked with a King of Pentacles, like somebody who had money, somebody who wanted money. This Emperor in reverse worked with these people to try to get money out of you. Or like advice how to get your stuff, which I think is just like kind of crazy. Okay. But you got all kinds of different levels of people. Okay, you got knights, you got kings, and you got emperors in reverse working. That's just bananas. That's bananas. So, yeah. Okay. You did good to walk away. Okay. So tell me about this bad karma. Oh, hi, Anne. Nice to see you, too. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Lunheta? I never know how to pronounce it. But, yeah. All right. Karma in reverse. So tell me about this bad karma that they're going through. Okay? Because we all want to know. We do. Okay. Wow. Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. Wow. That says a lot right there. I'm thinking, you know, Five of Cups. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse. This person, oh my gosh, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse too. Wow. They're so sad. They're so sad that you moved away from them. Like, they see you as the Ace of Cups. They see you as like, that's what they want. They know what they want now or whatever. They saw you walking away. And like I said, time's not on their side. Their ancestors aren't on their side. Nothing is going right for this person right now at all. Okay. Remember, this is present. Okay. Wow. That's kind of bananas. Okay. Okay, well, tell me about the Ace Cups. Tell me about the Ace Cups. Wow. Yeah. They blame themselves. They know they screwed up because they're a trash box. They made the wrong decision, collective. Two wands in reverse, and they know it was all them. It was all their fault, and they know it. Oh wow, you can't make it up. You literally can't make it up. Okay, well, at least they know. Yeah, that's the truth. Look, bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Okay, tell me about this. You know, self-love that you're doing now. You're changing. You followed your intuitions. You followed your, you know, you followed your advice of your ancestors and of God and got away from the situation. Tell us more about that. Okay. Yeah. Because you had hidden enemies in your midst. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Ten of Cups in reverse. Magician in reverse. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you had people in your energy who didn't want the best for you. That's what I'm getting there. They did not have your best intentions and at heart, like at all. And they can't manifest you back, period. That's never going to happen. If anything happens, you know, with this situation ever, it's going to be because you make it happen, not them. Okay? They literally have no power. They have no power in this situation at all. And that's kind of a good place to be, if you ask me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I love that. I love that. Okay. So let's see here. I think I want to go in. Do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Everyday witch. Everyday witch is calling me today. Let's see. We have, yep, Ace of Swords and the Fool. Okay. Okay. You taking a leap of faith is bringing your truth. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. What else do we got? What else do we got for the collective? Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords again. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I hope we get more of that early positive energy we had the other night. It was awesome. Okay. Wait, what's this? Okay, I picked up the trash box. Are we gonna hear more about the trash box? We'll see. Okay. Wow. Okay, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Seven of Cups. Okay, yeah. We already know the story here. We really do. Okay. Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay. Someone wanted you stuck. They wanted you to have no options without them. Yeah. Yeah. They wanted you to have no defense against them as well. This one was on the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm not going to take it, but that's just what I'm getting. So, yeah. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. It's a really cute card. This one doesn't come out very often, actually. And then the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. They thought they were like... I want to say... They thought they were super crafty and creative in how they were dealing with you, how they were handling you. They thought they had everything mapped out and planned. But you see like all that paint on the floor. They were messy. They were messy. They were juvenile. They were juvenile. Yeah. Their creative endeavors didn't work out like at all. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Page of Wands. Way too many pages here, collective. Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. This is like, wow. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is like mirroring the same energy. This is kind of bananas. Okay. You can rewind it, but like, check it out. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Wands. Okay. This person was acting out of lust. It's obvious they were very childish with how they treated you, period. Okay. They weren't happy with whatever that they gave you. They were whatever you gave them. Sorry. They weren't happy with the situation. They tried to pretend. Okay. They tried to pretend. It didn't work out well for them because they lost everything. Ten of Cups in reverse. This person's, like I said, they're super not happy right now. Or in the past, yeah, they're going through it still. I think that's just pretty much the same for them. Okay, so tell me more about this trash box energy. Tell me about this clown. Aw. Of course, I'm stopping by. I love your readings about all the drama. And this is just with regular tarot. Like, I'm not I'm not even in the graffiti or anything. It's just like, this is so much drama to me. It is drama. You're so right, Anne. Yeah, look. Four of Swords. This person's full of anxiety. They can't even sleep at night. They can't. Their house is probably a mess. They can't even clean. Do you see that? All the cobwebs and stuff. They can't even clean. They're up all night. I'm not taking all those. Those are like, it's like 4. Okay. That's better. Wow, lots of 4s. Yeah, see? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness. And then the 4 of Wands in reverse. Like I said, this was probably your match. You've got the 4 of Wands, 1111. Could be a soulmate, twin flame connection, or something like that. Anyway, you were deeply, connected to this person at one point. But that connection is broken, okay? And they're like, I think they can feel it. They can feel that anxiety, okay? But like I said, you got 10 of Cups in reverse. First, it was like they don't have any happiness, and now they don't have any abundance. Like, this is horrible for them. Absolutely horrible. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. Jeez. Like, jeez. Wow. And look, Page of Swords in reverse, because they were a liar. They were a liar. They still haven't come clean, have they? That's what I'm getting. Okay, tell me about this. 10 of Cups in reverse. Again. Like, that's been it. Twice, you all. Twice 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Okay. And that's why. 3 of Cups. The Magician in reverse. Wow. See, that's confirmation too. You all, the Magician in reverse, both of them, like back to back came out. This person can't manifest anything because of this third party. They chose wrong. Wow. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. They chose wrong. Tell it to me, Spirit. I told you yes, they definitely chose wrong. And you know what's funny about it? And I'm sorry to laugh, but they know they chose wrong. And that's like crazy. And that's why they're like all stressed out. Let's see. I really feel I had divine help getting out and go no contact because it was done in a matter of minutes. It was really weird. Yeah. I mean, that's it. It said it up here. I don't know if you saw the beginning or whatever, but yeah, you were divinely guided exactly to do that. Like, this is like pretty much the same cards that came out the other day, right? You took away your protection from this person, and you were divinely guided to leave them, period. You were divinely guided out of this situation because it wasn't doing you any good whatsoever. So, yeah, and with that, you took your protection. And obviously you took your protection because they're sitting in 2 10 of Cups in reverse. Like, ultimate, they're not happy. They're not happy at all. And then the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I don't know how you can't make this up. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And it's all because of this third-party situation, and they know it. They did it to themselves, and they know it. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, 7 of Cups, options. Wow. That's so bananas. I want to say that's just like, let's see. Let's see how much battery. I don't know how much battery I have left, so if it just kind of dies, I'm sorry. My phone got really hot the other night, so just like hopefully it doesn't like blow up. Um, yeah, a lot of eights here. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Wow, okay. Five of Swords. This person's in regret. Yeah. And they feel helpless. They're in their head. They feel hopeless and helpless. Okay. Okay. So tell us more about that, Spirit, because people want to know about the drama. Right? I don't want to laugh at this person, but literally they did it to themselves. So sometimes you gotta laugh because, you know, what else are you gonna do? You're not laughing at them. You're just laughing at the situation. Like, oh, you know, kind of sucks. Okay, we have Two Cups. They're reminiscing. They're reminiscing. Yeah. Yeah. They're reminiscing about, yeah, what you used to have. Jeez. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Okay. So these just fell out. Okay. We have Death and Rebirth. Okay. We have the Fool. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. What are you doing, collective? Wow. Like, wow. So they're reminiscing because you've changed and you're taking the leap of faith forward, doing whatever you're doing, and you're heading right towards your abundance and happiness, like new love, loving yourself, whatever it is, it looks good on you. Okay. Wow. Okay. So tell me about this. Whoa, reminiscing. Okay. Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. They're reminiscing because they want to hold on to you. They're thinking about they should have held on to you. They should have held you close. But they were into all these other options. And they're stinky options. I think I've mentioned this before on this card, but look at them. There's some snakes there. There's some lizards. There's one full of flooded and, you know, not very many good options out there. I don't think people realize that these days. When you find somebody, you need to hold on to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now the Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor. Okay. Wow. Okay. Tell me about that Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. They're going to be sad. Yeah. They regret it. Yeah, and they're sad that they're sad you saw through them. Like, check it out. Five of Cups. They're regretful. They're remorseful. Okay. We got the High Priestess. You used your intuition, and they're sad that you, like, found them out. Yeah, and they're going to be sad because you're walking into all this good fortune, and they're not there to share it with you. Yeah, because this person's the King of Cups. They're emotionally stunted. Yeah. They have no love to give anybody. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Page of Swords. That's the best they can do. That's the best they can do, Page of Swords. Wow. They're trying to come at you, or they will. They'll try to come at you with some, like, bright idea they have. Like, maybe some sliver of the truth, but you're not going to buy it. Because they're a page. You don't deal with pages. Mm-mm. Not anymore. Not anymore. No. Good for you, collective. Everybody's going to want this abundance. Like, everybody's going to want what you have. Like, and that's, like, so weird, isn't it? Like, why can't people just be happy for you? Yeah. The Hangman River. Like, why can't people just be happy for you and happy for other people? I don't get it. Yeah, they don't want you to walk away with Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. But they want you to be stuck. They're stuck without you. Because they know they made the wrong choice by breaking your heart and going with some other lover. Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Whatever. they thought it was going to be a passionate new beginning, but it wasn't. Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah. 3 of Cups. Again. Yeah. And it was nothing but the Tower for them. A bad Tower. I mean, the Tower, that's bad. It could be good, but it's bad in this situation. In reverse, it's a bad one because they can't come out of it. They can't change. They can't fix anything. Mm-mm. No. And they're stuck in their head about it. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. That's a lot. That is so much drama. Like, yeah, but you were literally got. Oh, hi. Hi, Toy. How's it going? Nice to see you. But yeah, you were divinely guided away from this person, and for good reason. They have really bad karma right now, and you don't want that anywhere near you, to be honest. Like, just stay away for, I don't know how long it's going to last, but you don't want that bad karma anywhere near you. You know what I mean? Like, they're bad news bears. Let's see. It's 2:26 a.m. here, but I can't miss the drama going on. Yeah, they can live on the memories now. Yeah, yeah. And that's what they're doing. They're like ruminating. That's like literally what they're doing. They're like, oh, those were such good times. And they probably remember things selectively. Like, I don't think you remember much good stuff about this person. Okay? When it all comes down to it. I don't think you have very many good memories because, like, the really bad ones overshadow everything they did. If that makes sense, right? So, like, maybe at some point you were happy, but you realize, like, in the long run, you weren't. And, like, you don't have very many good memories of this person. Good riddance. You know what I mean? But that's, like, how I get it. Because I didn't get any emotions from you at all in that read. Like, none. Which I find is fascinating. Like, there was none. I think we need to do some graffiti. Hopefully my phone survives. I'm sorry. But, like, there wasn't any love in there. In the past there was, on your side, but I don't see it. Yeah, new beginnings. At the cut, new beginnings. I think that's what you're going for, collective. Just like, you want the new. Yeah. Inactive, intimidation. Inactive, resting. Yeah, going within. You don't want to waste time anymore on people who don't have any good intentions for you. Yeah, and you're mending. You're mending your heart. And yes, you were divinely guided. See, they're all coming out. They're all coming out. You were divinely guided away from this person. Yeah, because they were a clown. And you will be celebrating, toasting. Okay. I love that. Okay. So let's see. I want to know more. Do you guys want to know more? So interesting. See what's going on, huh? And this can be like energies around you too. You know what I mean? Oh, this one wants to talk a lot. This one wants to talk a lot. Sounds like talk latte, like talk latte. Like, there should be like some drink called a talk latte. Cold-blooded, splitting hairs, unconditional love, coronation day, tampering, and growth mindset. Bottom of the deck is homelessness in reverse. Okay. I kind of like that, actually. Okay. Okay. Homelessness. There's no place like home. Feeling lost and hopeless, kicked out, thrown to the curb. You know, this isn't you, and it's in the reverse. You are finding your place in the universe, okay? Whatever that is, you're working on it, okay? And that's pretty positive. We have a growth mindset. So you're not pigeonholed into this, whatever this was, whatever the situation that was, right? Sorry, I don't know how much I've missed, so I'm just going to listen. Okay. No, Toy, I've truly been tested this week, trying to be strong and keep going. I have a daughter with my ex, so he's been truly trying to take care of me off my path. Oh, to take me off my path. I'm so ready for this guy to be out of my way. I'm so sorry to hear that, Toy. Truly trying to take you off your path. Yeah. Well, I mean, like this, everything that we've seen, like that last row, was all about being divinely guided away. So maybe that hasn't happened for you yet because, you know, you're on a different timeline. We're all on different timelines, but we all kind of meet together in the middle somewhere, right? So you have this growth mindset where like anything's possible. Okay. Anything's possible, and you're finding your place in the world. You're finding a different place in the world. Some place that you feel like you belong. Some place is more like home. Okay. So that's pretty positive. Yeah. Yeah. And you got a glow up coming. I love this one. I've actually never seen coronation day. That's awesome. Like an increase in status, recognition, popularity, attention. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. And you're going towards this unconditional love. Now, this could be, you know, loving on yourself, which is so awesome. It could be, you know, loving on other people. Not loving on, but you know what I mean. There's no freaky deaky. Although it could be. But I mean, that's not what this says. I mean, like, you know, showing people in your circle that you love them. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Yeah, because you're done with this other energy. Okay. This other energy was wearing you out. Like literally just sucking the energy out of you. You got cold-blooded. Okay. The situation was emotionally unfulfilling. Okay. This person was closed off to you, and they were like two-faced. They were two-faced. Maybe behind your back, and you didn't even know. You know, they're talking crap about you. Yeah. But they were deceitful. They were wearing a mask. So you're done with it. You're done with it. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck. Liar. You can't make it up. You literally can't make it up. And they have mental health issues. Liar with mental health issues is not good. Okay. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Okay. Divine feminine. Okay, good. And Alliance says, okay, you're going to work with somebody else. I love that for you. I love that for you. You're going to work with somebody else. You're going to form some really strong friendships. Okay. Either one's really good, and there won't be any obstacles in your way. Nice. Nice. And then on emissions also at the bottom. And somebody's going to be bitter about it. Probably you know who, but I'm just saying, you've got some, you know, naysayers in your midst, people who aren't going to be happy that you're happy, but that's okay. Let them be. Let them. Let go and let them. God will handle it. You know what I mean? You just do you. You just do you. And I love that for you. So yeah, if there is something that you need to get away from, it's happening. It really is. You know what I mean? It already has for some of you. You're going towards good, and I love that. Look, house again. Okay. This is the Gypsy Tarot. Let's see. Toy, it's okay. I've been healing for the last 3 years, and he's been doing a ton of things to me. Thank you, Luna. I really appreciate this and your humor. Oh, I hope so, because I've been feeling so hopeless. I know, Toy. I don't know if you caught all of the last live, but I've been feeling that way like all week. Like I can't even explain it. Like just up and down emotional, and I'm sorry. I think you're honestly, because I'm getting a lot of energy off of this other person that we've encountered, this other energy that we've encountered, right? And I'm getting that they're really unhappy, and I think that's what we're all feeling right now. We're feeling their unhappiness, and you know what? It sucks, but I mean, at least you know you it will pass. It will pass, and it's, you know, not yours to bear. It's not yours to handle. You know what I mean? But that's what you get when, yeah. I know exactly what he's thinking about, our biking rides in the woods, and no, I'll stay away from the karma. I know he has lots of videos and pictures. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, Page of Swords, they're like watching you, always watching you. Um, okay. So number 23, this is amazing. Okay. I really like this too. Number 23, the ring, when to the right of a person, and it is to the right. Okay. It didn't come out over here, it came over here. When to the right of a person is an unerring indication of a rich and happy marriage. Lying to the left, disappointment in love. Well, this is on the right, so some of y'all is gonna get married. Wow. Okay. Somebody's gonna get married and somebody's gonna be really bitter about it. Let them. Hi, Joe. Wow. Good to see you. Wow. Okay. That's bananas. Somebody's gonna get married. Put a ring on it. I love that. Okay. What else? Aww. I love that so much. Number 39, you all, we are getting some good things are coming your way. Okay. The heart signifies great joy. Wow. A very happy marriage. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's amazing. And it doesn't have to be like a marriage. Like, it could just be like a really long committed relationship. Maybe you don't want marriage or whatever, but it's just somebody who's going to be there for you forever. That's really what it is. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then here's your ship's coming in. Number 16. The ship is the symbol of riches, and when near, indicates wealth by inheritance or trade. It also foretells a voyage. So maybe you're going on like a trip with somebody that you know. Maybe romance is going to blossom. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm like excited about that, collective. Jeez. Those are pretty awesome. And you're going to find, yeah, I mean, this literally, it's the embodiment of this homelessness in reverse card. You're going to find a place where you feel like you are completely at home, you're stable, you're secure, and you feel really good about where you are in life. So just keep at it. Whatever you're doing, keep at it because it is working. Okay. Whatever you're manifesting, you are manifesting. Okay. Let's see. You can never fully heal as long as they are around in some way. My journey had been around 4 years because I was stupid to keep in touch with him, but it's getting better, I promise. Yeah. Hi, Miss Nicole. Nice to see you. And yeah, it's true. Like, I went through the same thing, right? Trying to be friends or whatever. It didn't work for me at all. It was just too emotionally toxic. I couldn't handle it. So I just moved. I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. I'm done. I don't feel the same way either. It's like, like at all. So, and he grosses me out. So yeah. I think it's better. I think it's better. Of course, no advice, only opinions, okay? Yeah. Tell me more about this. I want to know all about this. I want to know all about it, okay? Like literally. It's about the heart. This signifies great joy. What this marriage or this union, whatever it is. And this trip. Like, tell us about that. This is the real life tarot. Okay. Concern. Delete. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. More of the same, basically. Wow. Somebody's going to be like more than upset. Okay. Because you're basically deleting them out of your life. You're done with this cult mentality. You're done with the friends, the toxic behavior. You're done with it. And like they make you sick. And there's no amount of medicine in the world that can solve that. Like none. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have TV dinner. Yeah. They're looking they're looking like lunch school lunch food to you now. They were once like this, yeah, they were once like this filet mignon, and now they're looking more like lunch food. Yeah. But you're going towards, because you are a loyal person, and that's what you're going towards. Okay, what's this? Yeah. Yeah, because they had too many options. Mm-hmm. Very shocking. And you didn't want to see it anymore with the menace and the VR goggles in reverse. Yeah, you didn't want to see it anymore. Okay. Yeah. So what's the timing? If I had no ties to him, he would totally be on block. Yeah. And may he only reaches out to me because we have a daughter. Yeah, that makes it so hard, doesn't it? It really does. Like, more power to you, because I couldn't even handle that. Yeah, yeah. It's difficult when there's kids involved. Yeah. Okay. So there is this divine timing oracle. So when's this trip? I want to know when this trip is. Like, maybe it's a you trip. Maybe are you going on a spa date or something? Okay. Things will unfold as they are meant to. Okay. We can trust that. No need to hurry. Okay. Yeah. Time is still unknown. Okay. So they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you when. But that's just confirmation. They're just saying trust. Trust yourself that what you're doing right now is the right thing. And you just need to be strong. You know what I mean? You need to be strong in your stuff. Yeah. Okay. I love that. I do love that. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to post something if you want. I don't know how much more time I have on my phone, but if you have any specific questions, I'll gladly try to answer them for you. Okay. That might be why we keep seeing child in the mix too. I just kind of stay away from that sort of stuff, because that whole family dynamic thing is kind of foreign to me. It really is. Let's see. Let's see. I want to do. Yeah, let's do some cosmic insights. How about that? This is basically, I really like this deck. These are things that you need like more of in your life, or to focus on. Okay. This is like clearly for focus. So things that you need to focus on in your life. Things that you need to focus on in your life. Or take note of. Okay. Let's see what we got. Things we need to focus on in your life. Take note of. No, that's too many. Okay. The honeymoon popped out. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Let's see if it pops out again. That was too many. Okay. Okay, we have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and communication in reverse. So compromise, forgive, work it out. Yeah, you stand on business. You stand on business. Okay. You stand on business. Whoa. Okay. way too many. Okay. Pregnancy. Someone's expecting. So somebody might be pregnant. I'm taking that more of like somebody's got some ideas. Like maybe you're working on like a business or something, or, maybe you want to move, maybe you want to do a different job, something like that, something creative. Maybe it is a business like where maybe you cook a lot or you make art or you're doing something and they're telling you to focus on that right now because it's a good idea. Whatever it is, it's a good idea. Okay? That's what I'm getting from that. So if you are creative, you got a creative bone in your body. Must be late over there. It's morning here in Australia. Well, it's 8:47 p.m. here where I am. Yeah. So tell me about, I want to know more about this travel. Can you tell me more about the travel? Just something. Okay, the sun. Okay. The sun. That's good. The chariot and the sun. Okay, well, whatever. The chariot and the sun. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you're going to be freaking happy. Okay, I like to hear that. Yeah, look, 4 wands. I think you're heading towards a new soulmate, a new twin flame connection. Now, this could be a friend, of course. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be a friend, a teacher, somebody else in your family, But that's what you're heading towards. Wow. And fast. Just said chariot. Chariot. King of Swords in the world. Wow. Okay. King of Swords in the world. So yeah, it'll be fast. Whoever this is, they're gonna come in your life really fast. I don't think you're gonna see it coming. Period. Maybe this is one of those fated meanings things. I mean, it obviously is. If it's a divine connection, it's gonna be a fated meaning of some sort. Yeah. Wow. I love that. Yeah. And this, the world, of course, I mean, it can indicate travel and all that kind of stuff. So maybe you're going to travel. Maybe you're going to go on a cruise or something with this person. Maybe it'll be for business even. Who knows? Sounds fun. Maybe you'll meet them on a business trip or a vacation that you take of your, on your own. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'll take it. You're healing. That's good. That's always good. But it could also be this person's not going to mess around with you. Yeah, they're not going to mess around with you. I like that too. Ooh, diamond painting. Would reporting my ex for rate invasion insurance since he won't change his mailing address. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mess with anything like that. Because that is like inviting karma at your doorstep. You know what I mean? The vindictiveness stuff. Do what you do, but diamond painting is so pretty. I really love that. I don't know if you guys like Harry Potter, but I sure do. And I got a Harry Potter diamond painting, and it's like the Hogwarts castle, and it's so awesome. It's like so awesome. I really love it. Okay. Judgment and Page of Wands. Okay. Okay, good. Like all these are in reverse. This is good. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this person's going to come in fast, and it's going to be like Just a little piddly offer. Um, like they've got a lot of passion in their heart or whatever, but they're just gonna be like kind of shy, if that makes sense. This person's super shy. That's so funny. That's so funny. I see them like they're super, super shy. Um, I don't think it's necessarily because they're shy, but they think you're so beautiful. You kind of like put them off, like, oh, they wouldn't want me. But you know what I mean? That kind of energy. Yeah. But yeah, this person's not gonna screw around with you. Nine of Swords in reverse and Judgment reverse. They'll be like smooth sailing, if that makes sense. No major fights. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a passionate new beginning. So once this page gets out of their shyness, it's gonna be some passion involved. So whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you gotta take that leap of faith. The fool. Okay, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. I love that. Okay, so let's who is this? Let's see. No, not this one. What do they look like? I'm super curious. Okay. Super curious. What does this person look like for the collective? And now remember, take it as you will with the he or she cards that come out. Just reverse them for your situation. However, it's just the energy. So let's see. What does this person look like? What do they need to be on the lookout for? Okay, white clothing. White clothing. Average build. Okay. I don't know about you, but they don't look too average to me. What is wrong with me right now? I think this is how you're going to feel when you meet them. You're just going to be like flushed and like, you know, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. Okay, Australian, so they might have an accent. Okay. They have animated eyes, so they're very expressive. I love that. Okay. They're short, or they think you're short. Exaggerated features. And they're tan. We have albino in reverse. They're very tan. So maybe that goes with Australian, huh? Exaggerated features. So it's short. See, average build and short kind of doesn't go together for me for some reason. So I want to say more like short hair or something. Average build is not short. They're average, right? Yeah. I want to say more like short hair. Exaggerated features. So maybe they have really large eyes. Or you know how like guys, a lot of times they have like amazingly long eyelashes. I'm like, what? How did nature skip us? Like, I don't get that. You know what I mean? If anybody deserves long eyelashes, it's the women. All right. Bald. Okay. Bald. So yeah, short hair. Um, maybe they like, okay. If they are Australian, maybe they shave it for the summer because it's so hot. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it's by choice. By choice. Red attire. What does that mean? Maybe they have like a sports club that they like so much and it's like red. I don't know. Maybe somebody here who's in Australia or whatever knows sports teams there. Like if they're like red, you know, like a red sports team. Like maybe those are the colors for the sports team. And they have glasses. Okay. Ooh, and they're very young. Very young collective. What are you up to? What are you up to? Wow. Maybe that's why you're so giddy because this person like really likes you. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. They had very expressive eyes. And I think that's like part of the attraction. Very expressive eyes. I love that. With the animated eyes. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. LOL at really long eyelashes. Right? Maybe they do. Or maybe they have like nice big lips or something. Something that you like. They have a lot of. So now knock it off. Don't go there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you getting me into? What are you getting me into? That is hilarious. That is hilarious, y'all. Okay. I have to tell you, that's awesome. I love that. Let's see. I love that so much. So yeah, let's one more. And I'll close it out because I think my phone's gonna be dying here anytime. Any moment. Roses in Love. Let's see what they got. The Love Oracle. Get a couple good cards for you. Okay. Couple good cards. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we've got two different people talking here, as always. Okay. This is old. I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. We know. I feel empty without you. We know. I can't keep going on without you. Yeah. I feel I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price. We saw. And then I treated you like an option, and I'm sorry. Well, you can apologize and thank you very much. Come again. This new person, though, they just want to hear your voice. They like how your voice sounds. They want to make you mine. And I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. I think that's how this is going to feel, collective. Like I said, it's this giddy feeling, like, like teenager vibes, you know what I mean? Like straight up teenager vibes. That's what I'm getting. Wow. This person's going to bring out the best in you. I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. Let's forget about the douchebag. Okay, let's just focus on this one. Yeah. I love that. I'm going to leave these here overnight, and I'm going to actually put some quartz crystal on these. Charge up that intention for you all, okay? Because that's some really great energy. I'm going to keep it. I want to keep that for a while, okay? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So anyway, thank you for stopping by, collective. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'll see you again next time, okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.